Was crossed by Anshu D. Why are roads dangerous for wildlife? The problem is that our roads are preventing animals from reaching their basic needs like food, water, laying eggs, migrating, hunting, getting home, and meeting family or their pack. Animals being on the road lead to fatal situations or injuries both to animals and humans. A large number of deaths are calculated on the road. As humans, we know to be careful on the road and look both ways before crossing and look at the signal. But animals don't know this and go on the road not knowing the dangers. Why does roadkill happen? Even though wild animals live outside and see roads and cars all the time, they can still get hurt as they're animals and cannot communicate with us and tell us to stop the car or slow down. What has already been done? Wildlife crossings, scaring animals away by adding smells and warning whistles to cars. I was planning on doing this by adding odors to the road to divert them from the road, but I figured that the smell would disturb the animals living above the road and animals also living near the road, and the smell might spread to other places. In Finland, people are putting reflective spray onto the antlers of reindeer. We cannot add reflective spray to every single animal, and the reflective spray's job is to make the animals more visible during the night. But even if the driver sees the animals, they cannot suddenly stop because the driver behind them could hit them. What are wildlife crossings? Wildlife crossings are structures added to roads. They're usually bridges or underpasses. In the Netherlands, they have a bridge made for badgers. In Africa, there's an underpass for elephants. In Australia, there's a net bridge for animals living in the trees. The reason this is not the best solution is because we cannot install overpasses and underpasses everywhere. Most wildlife crossings can only be in rural areas, as most bridges cannot fit in our cities and neighborhoods. And most places are flat roads and cannot have an underpass built. My solution/idea is we could install fences along the road so animals cannot get on the road at all. This is important because if an animal gets on the road, if the driver stops for them suddenly, then the car behind them could hit them. But if they don't stop, then the animal will get hurt. But how will animals get to where they need to go if there are fences? We can make a tunnel or pipe underneath the road that leads to the other side so animals don't go on the road at all. But they can still cross it safely. If humans feel to cross the road, we can install a gate on the fence. Pictures of my model. The model shows the fence. The first picture shows the model showing the top of it, showing the road and the fence is placed alongside it, and the animals was not able to cross it. But the next picture shows how they're going to cross it by the tunnel underneath. And here are my credits. The end.